Sauron has been pushed back to his own lands. He has been forced to defend the bottom of Mount Doom. And this is where Gondor, Arnor and the elves must unite with one last alliance to defeat evil once and for all. What's up guys, and welcome back. We're here with some more Dawnless Days action for you today, and today we have a 4v4 here at Mount Doom. As we have actually got elves, dwarves and men here defending or fighting in this one. We have Erebor over here. We have the elves here. We have Linden. We have Gondor over here, and we have Arnor over here. So you may be like, there's Arnor now in Dawnless Days? No, we are using the Flames of the North submod, which adds Arnor, adds Angmar, adds Minas Morgul, which are also in today's battle, and it adds Rudar, and it adds I think it adds another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head what. Oh, Bree, of course, that's the other one with all those hobbits. But yes, we have over here, we have two Mordor armies. We have one there. We have a Minas Morgul army here. We have another Minas Morgul in the center, and then another Mordor all the way out here on this flank here. So yeah, certainly going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. Certainly feel like the forces of evil have the numbers potentially. Let's have a look. Yeah, they have about 2,000 extra men. But the problem is, many of them are orcs, and also they have a very little cav. Like I have an army here just made up of no cav at all. Well, bar my general, which I'm not going to be too aggressive with. I have no cavalry. We've got Morgul rats here at the front lines, which I think is just hilarious. Little rats that are going to serve Sauron die. I'll be surprised if they get any kills. They're basically just Mordor rabble, or like orc rabble. I think, yeah, we've got plenty of Morgul rats here, actually. But we have plenty of trolls as well to try and help us in our fight. They're going to be maybe anti-cav, if we can use them in that sense. But yeah, I've got a tough fight up against me. I'm facing the elves. So yeah, lots of heavy shock infantry that can just pierce through me. And they have probably brought the most cav, I think. Or maybe not. Gondor's brought a fair amount as well. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one, that is for sure. Lots of like Morgul blades over here as well, which is good. They're a pretty solid unit. The Blade Legion, Knights of Minas Morgul are our best infantry. I don't know why they're called Knights, but because I don't know if you can really knight an orc, but they look pretty sick, that is for sure. But yes, if you're enjoying the Lord of the Rings and Dawnless Days action and want to send in your own replays, then feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe as well if you want to see more like of this sort of content. And both the links to Dawnless Days and also Flames of the North will be down below, so you can go and get those if you wanted to try and recreate some of your own Last Alliance battles. We've got some Archfire here onto my Fanatics of the Witch King, which weirdly are an arch unit. I'm still not got over the fact that the Fanatics are an arch unit, but there you go. And in go the Morgul rats to try and take on these elves here and try and cut them down. I don't think they're going to achieve much, but it's the thought that matters. Yeah, you can already see just feeding these Morgul rats, feeding these elves kills. These Morgul rats already lost over 150 men. Look at that. It's insane. Brutal. That was brutal. I didn't lose a single elf. So well done, Morgul rats. All you did was scaring off the archers, which was kind of my aim, was just to scare off the archers. Try and force them back a little bit. But now my archers can quite happily fire onto these Noldorian swords. Just try and weaken them a little bit. He's also shooting my archers, which I much prefer to him. I think he's probably able to push up close enough that he could hit my guards at Sirith and Gol, which are my shock infantry, which are also pretty nasty. But yeah, that's my only worry. Over on this flank here, Gondor is taking on Minas Morgul. They're now fully engaged. Morgul Blade Legion against Gondor infantry. I don't know how this will really go, but it does look awesome. They're just fighting at the foot of Mount Doom right now. The spear's certainly going to have a tougher time. Oh, we've seen Guards of Citizen Gold getting focused down here. Really, they should be probably in the front lines. So the A can't get shot so easily, but also so the charge bonus is actually worthwhile. And here we go, we've got a charge coming in here from the General Knights of the Silver Swan, flying on in. Don't know what unit this is here. Oh, it's Morgul Assassins. So a cool unit. Like a sneaky little light infantry unit, perhaps. But did okay. They're kind of losing though, and these polearms coming in now. Guardians of the Morgul Vale, my polearms now coming in. These guys can form square, which is actually a very useful ability, I feel like. Certainly for a polearm unit, kind of useful. We now got over on this side here, we got Swords Warriors of Arnor. I don't know if this is like a cheap, I think this is a cheaper unit. Like a cheap Arnor unit. Because they're certainly not as well equipped as like Arnorian swordsmen. But they're battling away now. Yeah, what's behind here? Sword Warriors of Arnor again. What are these just trained here? They're going to engage these Uruk throng here. Personally, I feel like these poor infantry are going to give Mordor a chance to maybe break through this infantry line. But we'll see. Where do they brought up then? They brought Guards of Numinas, which are a nasty polearm unit. If you've not seen Arnor before in action, they do look very cool, I'll admit. They've kind of got like a Princess Coast Guard sort of look to them as well. And they've got High King Blade Masters with them. So they brought some really elite shock infantry, which look pretty cool. I like the officer, he looks really nice. The officer looks good. Got more of those Guards of Numinas. Really kind of stretched out here. I mean, the cav and the polearms right to the flank, so that the cav can't really be used effectively. We've got Knights of Arnor here waiting. We've got Arnorian bowmen focusing down the pikes as well. But there are trolls behind to support in that fight as well. We've got a general engaged over here. It is the Witch King over here engaged. One of the multiple Witch Kings, I think, that are here at today's battle. You can see these Knights of Silver Swan aren't happy with that fight. We've got them retreating right now. And they're actually retreating into polearms. That is even worse. Oh dear. Being spiked down they are here. Look at that. Who's this? It's Morgul Legion here. Yeah, they just spiked down that cavalry. Really nicely done. And that's kind of been dealt with. We've got a general coming forward here, though. Look at this. Nice Silver Swan. The one that was busy charging into. Like this sword unit over here. And now I'm sending in my Witch King. I'm going to engage this. And this is a mistake here. I think he was looking to go for a rear charge here on my polearms, which are now engaged. Are losing anyway. Didn't think that I would push forward my general. Oh boy, did I. I sent in some Sirathum Gol shock infantry as well to try and sweeten the deal, you know, try and kill them off. And now I'm fully engaged on my flank here with the elves. Doing okay, but ultimately I am losing. These shock infantry are nasty. We're going to have to turn that around. Over on this side here, the dwarves are getting crushed as well a little bit here. We've got a lot of elves going in, a dwarven cav getting smashed about. But yeah, it's looking very tight actually. A lot of units losing on both sides here. Got Aerodmithran veterans that are flanking around polearms. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. We've got Orc warriors down here as well, like the cheaper Orc infantry. Aerodmithran veterans are looking epic. And with this like really dark aesthetic that this map is, like the dwarves in their bright silver armor, they look like a shining light really, just like amid the darkness. Which I guess they kind of are anyway. They are in the lands of darkness and evil. But yeah, you can see here, Orcs not doing too great. The Cav, though, doing great stuff here for Mordor. Just running down these crossbows. They're doing an incredible job right now. We'll quickly go... Oh, enemy general dead. So I think that is the Knights of Silver Swan there. Yeah, he's killed by the Witch King. But yeah, just to give you a general idea of what's going on the battlefield. With that general loss, Gondor is starting to break. Elves and myself kind of even at the moment. The dwarves, it's looking a little dicey for them, but also for Mordor as well. So definitely could go either way. And yeah, still undecided with Arnor, I think, who's going to win that one. I'm trying to just use all my ammo to try and weaken these Noldorian swords. It's really needed. And at this point as well, I was like calling on my ally. We just start getting stuff over towards me and the dwarves, because I think that's where it's going to be won or lost. Citadel Guard, though, they're holding on here. These elite spears, they will refuse to die. And there you go, General has fallen as well for our allies, and I think that as Mordor over here has lost his General, being focused down by those Noldorian archers. So that is not a good sign either. I mean, he's got a lot of elite units left like Olokai and Trolls, but that is it. His infantry line, though, is just fully broken there. Morgul Legion just about holding on for now. Yeah, all the cav over here needs to get released, really. They're, what are they engaged? Airwar Axe Guards. Yeah, they can do with getting out of this fight. Get out of there, boys! I mean, there's more Dwarven cav over here that needs killing off. And there's Elven cav now that's just running riot. which is also a problem. The Dwarves are actually now forming up on this flank, ready to descend on my general, who's engaged more Noldorian equestrians. It's also in there were polearms, but somehow the polearms are losing. I'm yet to quite work out how this happened, but there you go. The polearms here trying to spike down a few of these elven cav. And all of a sudden here come a horde of dwarves. Look at them flying on in. And they will try and turn the battle in favor of good. I mean, they could, to be fair. I mean, if they kill my general off, I still have a fair, decent amount of infantry. Balance power is certainly in our favor, but numbers aren't that, like, different. 2,400 good against 3,800. That's pretty good odds for the armies of good. Especially elves and dwarves, who seem to be the ones persevering right now. Over on the far side, we'll go back over here quickly, see what Arnor's doing. Arnor is currently surrounding the Witch... Nazgul down here, sorry. I thought it was another Witch King. Got some knights in here as well. What we got engaged? Uruk Throng. Oh, not the best unit to try and kill Cab, but it's something. And that's what matters. And there you go, the Sword Warriors are broken of Arnor. And the Guards of the Teeth persevere and they win for now. But it's not looking good for some of these pikes over here. The Trolls herding around, countercharging those Cav. Really nice. Let's stop the Cav in their tracks. That was insane. Really nice thing there by the Olokai. Smashing up those Knights of Arnor. But yeah, they're on a bit of a mission right now to try and just tie down as much of the Arnorian forces as possible. More Trolls that need to get into the fight. Back over on this side, I'm starting to rout myself. It's not looking great. My general's starting to lose over here as well. The Dwarves are, with their added pressure in this massive, like, blob of a fight here. It's not looking great. You can see my Witch King. He's still alive. But he's very much in the front lines. He's waving his sword around. Doesn't seem to be doing much else. Got the Morgul Legion here. Poking away. And there you go, my general's fallen, so that's another Witch King gone. And now my army's probably going to start to chain route. And at a bad time as well when the elves are running out of ammo, so I could just charge in and kill these archers off. But hey, not to be it seems. The Cav down here engaged with some shock infantry. Get out of the way, elven Cav. Yeah, the elven infantry's all but gone. I have slowly killed that off. It's now just the archers that are left alive. I don't know if this Cav's going to do that well in melee. I mean, it should, I'd imagine, but it's combat even. The elven archers are losing. I guess because they're getting surrounded slowly by Knights of Minas Morgul. Just rout all these archers quickly, and then that might help turn the tide of battle a little bit. What's coming out of combat here? Bow Legion. I guess that does need to come out of combat. Noldorian equestrians are getting focused down, just trying to kill as many of them as possible. It's still really close out on this side here. Either side could win. I mean, Arnor is constantly hammer and ambling right now. These polearms. It's brutal. These Guards of the Teeth sucking up the charges. They're just all on the ground at the moment down here. And those that stood are getting cut down now. Got the Guards of Numinas in there as well, and I think that's the Guards of the Teeth gone, and that's another bit of a loss there for Mordor. I mean, he's still doing pretty well with his trolls. He needs to get Zolokai into all these fights and turn them around. Like, get his Zolokai in here to help with the Uruk Throng before they retreat. Get a little bit of a flank off. And there you go, that should really help. Smash down these Arnorians. Yeah, over here on this side, it seems as though the Dwarves are finally going to defeat what remains of this Mordor army, but it's taken them, like, cost them an army. Or maybe not, I don't know, the Dwarves are kind of routing. Oh my, yeah, the Dwarves are chain routing. Oh, wow. That is unexpected. Dwarven Barrack Guard, yeah, routed. And yeah, the Elves fully routed on this side. It's now just actually down to Arnor and Mordor on that far side there. And that is probably going to seal the game because, yeah, there's just a chain round. I think maybe army losses maybe came into it. I'm really not sure. I was really surprised when it happened like live as well. I was like, oh my, how did we win this? These trolls over here should be able to smash through these pole arms. Usually trolls can kill off a pole arm unit on their own. They just need to be careful. Just sending these guardsmen flying. Brutal. We've got another pole arm unit coming up. I don't know if Arnold's still got his general. If he has, that's good for morale. He's actually way off over here. Why is he over here? Knights of Arthur Dane. Way off over there, just doing something. I'm not sure what. You got the trolls over here killing off those blade masters. They should route pretty quickly. Yeah, army losses will be coming into effect now. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, actually, a few of these trolls are dying to these pole arms. It's still taking them a lot to kill. A lot of trolls to kill these pole arms off. And there you go. A Pyrrhic victory for Minas Morgul and its allies. We'll end the replay and have a look at the end results. So yeah, this was a battle that we did play live on one of the live streams. Definitely go if you want to see like the live reactions, definitely go and check it out. But yeah, it was a really fun battle. I didn't get exactly many kills because I was fighting the elves. Hard to get a lot of kills. 99 with my Witch King, though, is not bad. 85 with the Morgul Legion, Morgul Blade Legion here. Then you've got 91 with the Guardians of Morgul Vale here, and 167 with his Guards of Cirith Ungol. That's pretty good. And then we've got Bulk Maskey here playing as the other Minas Morgul army. He was fighting Gondor, managed to get a few more kills than me. 272 kills with his Witch King. Very nicely done. Morgul Assassins getting 91, in fact, actually, not too bad. 117 with his Blade Legion, and then he's got Guards of Cirith Ungol down here getting 101, 132, and he's got his Knights of Minas Morgul getting 187 kills. Then his polearms, 69 kills, but nothing insane. Then we have Prince Ali playing as Mordor, 97 kills with his Witch King before he fell, 136 kills with his Morgul Legion, 206 with this one, 355 with the Servants of the Eye, wow, 278 with the other one. They didn't do too bad at all. 118 with his Olog High is not too bad either, to be honest. And then we got Mythic playing as the final Mordor army. His Nazgul, before he died, got 51 kills. A lot of generals died for us. I was surprised that we held with our morale. Uruk Thron getting 102 kills. 172 with this one over here. 251 with the other one. He was fighting Arnor, I think, so he was able to get some pretty solid kills. And then his Guards of the Teeth, 51 kills. And then we've got Olokai here with 195 kills, 219 kills with the Olokai. Some solid kills here. Well done to Mythic. Then we have James playing as as Gondor, 129 kills with his Gondorian sword infantry. His general getting 66 kills. Citadel Guards getting 120 kills, and his Caviar unfortunately getting tied down and killed off, only getting 55 kills, the best one there. Then we have Major Sharp playing as Lyndon, 155 kills with his Shipwright Nobles, 250 kills with his Noldorian swords, 322 with his Noldorian swords. They probably killed those Morgul rats off. Poor guys running into those Noldorian swords. 177, some solid kills here for his sword infantry. 96 kills with his Noldorian archers, and then 346 kills with his Noldorian equestrians. Very nicely done. Then we got Ascetic Monkey here with Arnor getting 117 kills with his sword warriors of Arnor. His High King Blade Masters getting 170 kills, 167 with another one. Very good. All of them doing pretty well, to be honest. Then he's got his Guards of Anuminas here getting 141 kills, and then his Cav getting 179 kills. And his archers actually didn't do too bad, getting 91. And then we have Fjord or Tailbot playing as Erebor, getting 130 kills with his Barrack Guard. His Axe Guards getting 95 kills. Eremithra Veterans getting 242 kills. His Axe Warriors getting 159 kills. And then his Crossbows, yeah, just got flattened by Trolls and Cavalry, unfortunately. And his Cavalry kind of just got tied down trying to kill that Cavalry, so they didn't really get too many kills. But yeah, his Shock Infantry did reasonably well, and so did his Infantry. But again, he was fighting Ali, so he had quite a small army to try and kill. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. It seems as though the last alliance has failed, and Sauron will be able to rule in Mordor still for now. Maybe a second last alliance will have to be made to try and depose Sauron once and for all. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.